Mr. Rylance, it's a pleasure to talk to you. I hope you're doing good. Congratulations on your new film, and thank you for taking a little bit of your time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
No problem, Francisco. Nice to talk with you.
So, Mr. Rylance, Aaron Sorkin has been one of my favorite screenwriters for some time now. So, I wanted to ask you, as an actor, what makes Sorkin's scripts so special, and what do you appreciate the most of his writing?
He imagines things very particularly, doesn't he, Francisco? And he also likes to put contrary voices together and give them each a space to express themselves and reveal themselves. And in this case, he's done a master job, hasn't he, of putting a whole bunch of contrary voices, even amongst the Chicago Seven. Each of them has a different idea of how to proceed. And he gives room very cleverly for those different ideas to be expressed, and he shows also the fear and the pride of the judge and the prosecuting attorneys, and then he shows the wider voice too of the president and Mitchell and the wider agenda. He's very it takes a lot of clever. Everyone can read this stuff and imagine telling the story, but to actually compress it into a couple of hours, that's an extraordinary gift.
Yeah, like I said, he didn't disappoint, and you didn't disappoint as well. So, for this type of films, true-event films, real people involved, actors prepared by going back into old material, historic material, reading books, and etc. And some actors don't do that. So I was curious to know, what was your approach to portray in this film your character, and let's say compared to your Oscar turn in Bridge of Spies with Mr. Abel?
Very similar, because they're both real people, historic people who are no longer alive. With Mr. Abel, there was not so much evidence. There was only a little bit of black and white film and no recording of his voice. But with Mr. Kunstler, there was a lot of very dynamic interviews on YouTube. Wonderful. If you're interested in him, marvelous interviews on YouTube between him and a guy called William Buckley, who is a very articulate and eloquent person of a different persuasion, certainly about the Vietnam War, than Bill. So I was able to find good material there, and they're very good, biographies and books, which I've kept in my library. My Life as a Radical Lawyer. There he is, the wonderful man, a little bit older.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I appreciate the insight. Yeah,
and actually, there are great transcripts also, of the trial. It would make a very good play in a courtroom drama, and so there was a lot of material.
Yeah, Mr. Rylance, I appreciate the insight. I'm going to look for those videos on YouTube. So again, thank you for your time. I appreciate it, and congratulations on your film. It's a wonderful film, and you're great in it once again.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. Stay safe.